Good morning. Xin chào. Ladies and gentlemen, I am very pleased to welcome you to the online official launch of the 2019 PAPI report. As you can see, this year is a very special launch. In previous years, we've organized major launch events which were attended by more than 500 people. Of course, we cannot organize such a large physical gathering of people this year due to COVID. However, the annual launch of the PAPI report is still a unique event, and in fact, this time, we have the opportunity to reach out to many more people within and beyond the borders of Vietnam to share with all of you the results of the 2019 PAPI survey. The Provincial Governance and Public Administration Performance Index, or PAPI, is a joint initiative led by the United Nations Development Program in Vietnam, the Vietnam Fatherland Front, and the Center for Community Support and Development Studies. And we are very grateful to our partners for working with UNDP on this important project. One of the most important topics being discussed globally today is the well-being of people, the responsiveness of governments, and public trust in government efforts in combating the COVID-19 pandemic. The Vietnamese government has been praised by citizens and by the international community for being anticipatory, agile, and adaptive in effectively curbing and curtailing the outbreak of COVID. This is what we call AAA governance: anticipatory, agile, and adaptive. The strong leadership, rapid and transparent measures with priorities placed on public safety have been identified as key factors to boost public trust and support in the government and country leaders. The PAPI research is focused on the same governance principles. The PAPI Index highlights the values of citizen engagement and their ability to assess provincial governance and public administration efficiency in responding to the needs and expectations of the people. Over the last 10 years, the PAPI Index has collected and analyzed the views and experiences of over 130,000 Vietnamese citizens to assess government efforts in promoting grassroots democracy, public administration reform, control of corruption, accountability, transparency, and environmental protection. These are all crucial efforts to help Vietnam achieve sustainable development. The 2019 PAPI report contains many findings, but let me highlight three which I found particularly interesting this year. First, over the two government terms from 2011 to 2019, provincial government performance has gradually improved. The average provincial scores on the 6 initial dimensions have increased from 34.5 points in 2011 to 37.4 points in 2019. Virtually all provinces have seen positive annual improvements. In particular, we have seen the most significant improvements in the areas of control of corruption, which is most strongly correlated with overall citizen satisfaction, and transparency and local decision-making. This is a testament to the strong commitment of central and local leaders to improve governance. Building on these improvements, we encourage them to continue to drive these reforms forward. Secondly, the PAPI findings in 2019 continue to call for long-term attention to the nexus between economic growth, poverty reduction, and environmental protection. Despite Vietnam's rapid growth rate in recent years, poverty reduction has topped the list of most important concerns, while jobs and employment remain in the top 4 concerns since 2015. In 2019, poverty was cited by nearly 1/4 of PAPI respondents as the most important concern. Citizens without social insurance were more concerned about slipping into poverty, and those in the agricultural sector expressed less satisfaction in their household economic situation. Interestingly, the environment has made it back into the top 3 citizen concerns in 2019. As Vietnam prepares to move to the recovery phase from COVID-19, vulnerable populations may be even more concerned about poverty and job losses caused by the pandemic. The PAPI survey in 2020 will include questions related to its impacts to timely reflect in a timely way citizen concerns and also to guide policy responses to COVID-19. Thirdly, the 2019 PAPI report shows that further streamlining of administrative procedures and fostering e-governance should be prioritized in the government reform agenda. Respondents have reported that efforts to streamline administrative procedures and implementing one-stop shops have been less impactful for citizens than businesses. Citizens expressed slightly lower satisfaction when using administrative procedures in 2019 as compared to 2018. Strong leadership and drastic measures are needed to modernize public administration. Improvements in e-governance have become even more urgent as the COVID-19 situation has developed. On behalf of the implementing partners, UNDP, the Vietnam Fatherland Front, and the Center for Community Support and Development Studies, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade of Australia, which is currently the main donor for the project, as well as the Embassy of Ireland for their additional funding support. We trust you will find the 2019 PAPI report a useful reference to better understand citizens' opinions and experiences and expectations, and help us reach our shared goal of supporting Vietnam's sustainable development. Thank you. Sim Kam Ơn.